Hi Scorpio, welcome to Lightworks. This is your weekly tarot reading for the week of September 1st through the 7th. This week we have an eclipse in Pisces on the 7th. It is a full moon lunar eclipse, which makes it very potent. It's kind of a full moon on steroids. So emotions could be running very high. It'll be very intense. So we'll do a 5-card spread. And we'll do the past, present, future, what you don't see coming, and advice from Spirit. Okay. All right. In the past, we have the 6 of Cups. This is known as kind of a nostalgia card. This is about family, friends, loved ones. Yeah, it's about enjoying your family, friends, and your connections. We'll clarify, but this is in the past position. In the present position, we have the King of Pentacles. The King is, the King rules his suit. Pentacles is about earth. It's the earthly plane. It is about resources, all kinds of resources. So whether that's money, feeling abundant, time, people, it's all about resources. And as you can see on the card, this King of Pentacles enjoys the fruits of his labor. And he has worked hard. It's taken him a long time to, this abundance just didn't happen overnight. He slowly built his kingdom. And in the future, we have the Fool, which is pretty lovely and not surprising really for the eclipse season. So eclipses bring about change. And it looks like in the near future, you're stepping off onto a bright new path. The Fool is, the tarot is the Fool's journey through life. And all of the cards represent all the experiences and situations that we go through the human experience. So about these eclipses, so eclipses can be felt for up to 6 months. Ancient astrologers believed that eclipses could bring about change and realign us with our purpose in the event that we kind of got off track. So it looks like you're stepping into something new. It's all about keeping the faith. You may not know where you're going, what you're going to do, or how you're going to do it, but it is really keeping the faith, knowing that you have the energy to pursue and begin anew. So we have the Fool in the near future. What you don't see coming is lovely. So this is the Ace of Wands. Aces are beginnings. Wands are fire, the fire element. So you could have a creative project coming. You could have some creative ideas that are coming. It's a passionate new beginning. So you might have a creative artistic project coming. Maybe I got writing, maybe some, doing some writing or some studying in a brand new field. So we'll clarify, but suffice to say, this is really just a very passionate new beginning. And then advice from Spirit is the World. The World is a major arcana card, and it is the end of a cycle. It is from this vantage point that you can really take a higher view of your life. The world you get to see, from a very high vantage point. And so this is really interesting. It's a positive card. It's usually the end of a cycle. And when, one cycle ends, another one begins. So we'll clarify this, but the world is certainly positive. All right, so let's clarify. Let's clarify the Six of Cups in the past position. Spirit, please be clear. Okay, those were too many cards, but I am going to take them. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Lovely. So the Knight of Wands, again, that's fire. It's a fast-moving energy. She's ready to defend what she believes in, who she loves, and she's eagerly awaiting her future. You can see that there is growth on that wand. So, she's enjoying the preparations of what's to come. We also have, then we go from the Knight to the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, she is also rules her suit. She is a passionate individual. She has lots of energy at her disposal, and it could be that you were, in a time, especially with this Ten of Pentacles, you could have been most recently really enjoying time with family, really enjoying time with a partner, really enjoying I guess maybe finally feeling that you're content, that you're able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, which is really interesting considering then we have in the present moment the King of Pentacles. It looks like you may have worked hard for this happiness and contentment, and you're enjoying yourself, which is really great. I mean, all of these cards, quite frankly, are very positive. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles in the present. Lovely. So we have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is about community, collaboration, a joyous celebration. So this is, again, also a very positive card. Yep. And so we have the Three of Cups, we have the Seven of Wands, and then we have the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is about creating a solid foundation. And the Seven of Wands is about standing up for your passions, standing up for yourself, for what's in your heart, and really being true and protecting your heart and your truth. So, really standing up for yourself, taking the initiative to build that solid foundation. And you're also doing it while celebrating with friends, and Yes, these are all very positive cards. All right, so let's look at the full. What is this new beginning for Scorpio? All right, so clarifying the full, we have the major arcana of the Strength card. It's one of my favorite cards. You'll notice that the lion headdress, the lion, has the woman's head in his mouth. He could clamp down at any time, but he doesn't. And he doesn't because of her own inner strength. Her eyes are closed, her hands are in a prayer position, and this is talking about inner strength, and that the inner strength will, if we are inner strong, then the outward manifestation will follow. So I think this is truly about keeping the faith, being strong. Change is sometimes challenging, right? It can be a little scary, but you have the strength to move forward with this new beginning. And in fact, you make progress very quickly. Again, there's a lot of fire here for Scorpio, and Scorpio, you're a water sign, and so it's really interesting. The Three of Wands is about seeing your progress and making progress. The Seven of Cups, that's about having so many options. There could be a little bit of confusion there. So I think really the advice here is in the event that there are too many choices, that there is some kind of confusion about, this new beginning and where do I start, go within, draw upon your inner strength, and you'll ultimately move forward and see progress. So it's about this strength card, and it's about feeling strong. It's about listening to that inner guidance, and that inner guidance is going to give you the faith necessary to make any changes, because the full, she requires faith in order for that new beginning to happen. She may not see everything and she doesn't see everything on her journey, right? It is about a leap of faith. It is about inner strength. It is about believing. There may be some innocence or naivety, but even that is, that's not a bad thing, because that faith, the strength going within, even in the midst of confusion or maybe not knowing where you're going, it's that faith, and it's that just step forward that will bring you the progress that you seek. Then we have what you don't see coming is the Ace of Wands. So that's a passionate, creative new beginning. So let's clarify what that looks like. What is that? What is that new creative beginning that Scorpio needs to be aware of? Okay. Wow. Okay, so in that new beginning, we have, wow, in that new beginning, we have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, we also had that in your present situation. So the King of Pentacles, again, he enjoys the fruits of his labor. He's a benevolent leader. It's taken him, he's slowly grown his kingdom. This could be, you could be dealing with an earth sign, particularly a Taurus, and it could be a Taurus man or woman. It doesn't have to be, though. It doesn't have to be actually a person. You yourself could be, you know, kind of embodying the King of Pentacles, because it is in your present situation as well. And this is abundance. So this is the promise of abundance. This is slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady brings abundance. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles clarifying this brand new beginning, this new creative endeavor. You know, the Ace of Pentacles, that's an opportunity. That's a beginning for additional resources. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana card. It is all about divine timing. It's also a 10 as a cycle. The circle, the wheel of fortune turns. And so this is a highly positive new creative endeavor. So it's a welcome surprise, a welcome what you don't know about. This is a lovely, lovely reading. So advice from Spirit, we have the World. Let's clarify the World. Wow. Okay, advice from Spirit. So, clarifying the World, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Eight of Cups. Very interesting. So, the Four of Wands is the natural kind of marriage card. It's also about celebrations. It's about celebrating your passions, celebrating your successes. This is, you know, a celebration of success. You have obviously, Spirit is saying you've worked hard, celebrate and enjoy these new beginnings. And there is no need to feel stagnant, trapped, alone. It's not necessary because this card in particular, the swords are about thoughts. So Spirit is basically saying, you know, definitely make sure that you are mindful of your thoughts. Make sure that you're mindful of your thoughts, and that your negative, that there are, sorry, I just got my dog Finn started barking. It drives me crazy when I try to read and he's barking like that. So in any case, the Eight of Wands. Oh, interesting. It just started to pour. It's pouring out rain down. Anyway, the Eight of Wands, you know, be mindful and pay attention to your thoughts. You know, change is sometimes scary. And the swords are about thoughts, beliefs, communications, that kind of thing. And you'll know that she's blindfolded. And in the traditional sense of the word or the deck of this card in particular, typically the woman's hands are bound and she is blindfolded, and the swords literally surround her to the point where they kind of they cage her. But the interesting part about it is this is all in your mind. These are all thoughts. And the traditional picture is that the ropes are loose around her wrist. She could easily remove the ropes. She could, rip off the blindfold and literally walk right through the swords. And so what Spirit is saying is that, you've worked hard to get where you're at. You have an advantage, a vantage point, and a good perspective you've earned based on your experience here. And Spirit is saying, celebrate that, commit to happiness, commit to gratitude, to surround yourself with all the good things, and don't leave what no longer serves you. Let any kind of negative thought or belief, let it go, leave it. The Eight of Cups is about leaving something behind that no longer serves you. And right next to the Eight of Swords, I believe that the advice is that, this new future, this new beginning is divinely timed. Spirit has their hands on it. And as the wheel turns, all good things are coming in. Don't worry, don't get kind of scared that the changes may not be good for you, because ultimately they absolutely are. So you need to walk away from any negativity whatsoever. This is a lovely, lovely reading. It looks like there's going to be a great beginning, a great new beginning for you. This week. So let's pull an angel guidance card for you. Okay, two. Wow, it always, it's amazing to me how the cards, especially the cards that come in later after the reading, this is exactly what I was really just talking about. So there's a change in direction. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. And these are definitely happy outcomes. And you are, I just said, divinely guided. This Wheel of Fortune really kind of illustrates that you're being divinely guided. This is lovely. It is a change in direction. It is a new path. And you need to keep the faith because, Spirit has their hands all over this. This is a wonderfully blessed new beginning. And then another thing we were talking about, reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. The balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. These are beautiful cards. This is about celebration, about rewarding yourself, about walking away from anything that no longer serves you. Spirit is giving you this new beginning. And ultimately, it will be very, very positive for you. So congratulations, Scorpio. What a lovely reading. I hope you found this helpful. If you would like a personal reading, please don't hesitate to email me and I can certainly send you the information. I wish you a fabulous week and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.